If you're a diehard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. The Cleveland Browns just pulled off one of the biggest moves of the NFL offseason. In a stunning and aggressive trade, the Browns acquired Micah Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys, adding one of the league's most feared defensive weapons to a unit already stacked with talent. It's the kind of deal that instantly shifts power dynamics not just in the AFC North, but across the entire conference. Parsons, a two-time All-Pro and the heart of the Cowboys' defense, now heads to a Browns team that already boasts Myles Garrett, one of the league's most dominant edge rushers. The idea of both players on the same field, wearing the same jersey, is the stuff of nightmares for opposing quarterbacks. Cleveland didn't just upgrade their defense. They just potentially built one of the most terrifying pass rush duos in NFL history. And let's be honest, no one saw this coming. This is a league-shaking move. The Browns have been aggressive in recent years, building piece by piece with the goal of not just competing, but contending deep into January. Now, by landing Parsons, they're making a loud and clear statement. They're not waiting around anymore. For fans who've endured decades of heartbreak, false dawns, and endless rebuilding cycles, this feels different. This feels real. Cleveland is sending a message to the rest of the AFC, to the Bengals, to the Ravens, to the Chiefs, to the Bills. We're here, and we're coming for you. Micah Parsons isn't just a player. He's a tone setter, a game wrecker, a leader. His intensity, his speed, his football IQ, they're elite. And when you put that alongside Myles Garrett, you have two of the most disruptive forces in football lining up on every single down. That's going to change the way teams game plan for the Browns. Reports say the Browns gave up multiple high draft picks to get the deal done, and they didn't hesitate. General Manager Andrew Berry and head coach Kevin Stefanski knew what they were doing. This wasn't a panic move. This wasn't about making a splash for headlines. This was surgical, strategic. They identified the one piece that could elevate this defense from very good to historic, and they went and got him. Yes, it's expensive, but so is winning. So is chasing a Super Bowl. The Browns know that, and they're acting like a team that's ready to win now. For years, fans have waited for this franchise to act with urgency, to make bold moves rooted in confidence. This is it. This is the move. And make no mistake, the locker room feels it too. Players know when their front office is all in, and this kind of move ignites a team from the inside. Let's talk fit. Micah Parsons in Jim Schwartz's defensive scheme is a match made in football heaven. Schwartz loves to be aggressive, to create pressure, to get after the quarterback with relentless waves of rushers. Parsons thrives in chaos. He's a hybrid, linebacker, edge, rover, and Schwartz will deploy him in all kinds of exotic looks. One play he's coming off the edge. The next he's dropping into coverage. The next he's blitzing through the A-gap like a missile. That versatility is going to be a nightmare for offensive coordinators. And let's not forget, with Garrett attracting constant double teams, Parsons is going to have more one-on-one opportunities than he's had in years. That's lethal. That's where you see strip sacks, turnovers, momentum-swinging plays. Parsons isn't just a good player. He's the kind of guy who can change a game or a season in one snap. For Dallas, this is a gut punch. Losing Parsons is like ripping out the soul of that defense. He was their identity, their leader, their spark. And now he's gone. The reasons behind the trade are still trickling out. Some say it was about future cap space. Others hint at internal tension or a strategic shift under new leadership. Whatever the reason, the Cowboys just lost one of the best players in football, and it's going to be felt immediately. Fans in Dallas are stunned, frustrated, and already questioning what this means for their future. Meanwhile, the Browns fan base is euphoric. Social media lit up within seconds of the news breaking, with reactions ranging from disbelief to celebration. Cleveland, a city that has long been the punchline of NFL jokes, is now the epicenter of one of the boldest moves in recent memory. This isn't just a trade. It's a statement. Micah Parsons brings more than stats. Sure, the numbers are incredible. Sacks, pressures, forced fumbles. But it's the attitude that makes him special. He plays like every down is life or death. He brings a fury that lifts everyone around him. That's exactly what this Browns defense needs. They already had talent, but now they have an identity, a violent, fast, aggressive identity that reflects their new star. Off the field, Parsons is intense, focused, driven. He's not coming to Cleveland to cash checks. He's coming to win. And when your best players are wired like that, it infects the entire locker room. It raises the standard. Practices become more intense. Film sessions sharper. Expectations higher. You can already feel the cultural shift beginning. This isn't about hype. This is about building a championship standard in Cleveland. That's the Micah Parsons effect, and it's going to ripple through the entire organization. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. Of course, there will be pressure. Big moves come with big expectations, and the spotlight on Cleveland just got brighter. Parsons will be expected to dominate. Garrett will be expected to lead. Stefanski will be expected to win. And that's exactly how it should be. The Browns aren't sneaking up on anyone anymore. They've declared their intentions, and now they have to back it up. But here's the thing, that pressure? Parsons eats it for breakfast. He thrives under it. That's part of what makes him elite. The moment never feels too big. And if there's any team ready to embrace that pressure, it's one built around stars like Garrett, Parsons, and a front office that's not afraid to bet big. The Browns didn't just add a player. They added a mentality. They added a belief. And that's something you can't put a price tag on. Looking ahead, the AFC North just got even nastier. It was already one of the toughest divisions in football. Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, a scrappy Steelers team in Pittsburgh, and now you add this version of the Browns into the mix? Buckle up. Every game in this division is going to be a war. And for once, the Browns won't just be fighting to prove they belong. They'll be walking in as favorites. That's a different kind of swagger. That's a different kind of pressure. But it's also a different kind of team. Cleveland has built this moment brick by brick. And now, with Parsons on board, they might finally be ready to knock the door down. Playoff football in Cleveland is no longer a dream. It's an expectation. And that's the most exciting part of all. Let's not forget what this means for Myles Garrett, either. He's been carrying this defense for years, often facing double and even triple teams while still producing at an elite level. Now, with Parsons beside him, Garrett will finally have the kind of help he deserves. It's going to free him up. It's going to extend his prime. And it's going to unleash a version of Myles Garrett we've never seen before. The two of them together? That's a Hall of Fame level duo. That's not exaggeration. That's just reality. There will be games this season where opposing quarterbacks have no chance. And for a Browns team trying to build something sustainable, that's a game changer. It's not just about this year. It's about setting a tone for the next 5. Parsons is still just 25 years old. This isn't a rental. This is the foundation of a dynasty, if Cleveland can get it right. So here we are. The Cleveland Browns have gone from a perennial rebuilding project to one of the most feared teams in the NFL. Micah Parsons is in town. The defense is loaded. The fan base is buzzing. And the rest of the league is officially on notice. It's been a long time coming for Cleveland. Decades of false hopes, bad breaks, and painful Sundays. But this move, this moment, it changes everything. You don't trade for Micah Parsons unless you believe you're ready. The Browns believe. And maybe, just maybe, they're right. Because in a league where defense still wins championships, Cleveland might now have the best one in football. All that's left to do is play the games. And something tells me the Browns can't wait to get started. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!